local politician in Hawaii wanted to find an irreverent way to reach out to his constituency. So he decided to create a Tinder account and encourage people to swipe right so they can match and he can communicate with them individually, one-on-one. Now, this was a bad idea, and Greggor, who is the person in question here, is going to state why in just a second. But first, I love him. Like, I love everything about him. He's young, he's enthusiastic, he's thinking about creative, unique ways to reach out to the voters. It's a good thing, right? But he's too naive.
Yeah, well, other people wanted to love him too.
Yes, that's exactly right.
That wound up being the issue.
So he said, I thought the one-on-one interaction would be great, but it just leads to other things. Now, he changed his settings so he would match with both men and women because he's not on there looking for hookups. He's on there to, I know.
Okay.
He's on there because he wants to communicate with people. He says, because it's a dating site, there were actually a lot of guys that were hitting on me. I was always having to direct people back to the main focus. They asked me, oh, can I have a date? And I said, well, we can have a meeting and we can talk about government and maybe you can help out on the campaign.
Yeah.
Aww.
Okay. The fact that he didn't know this was coming, pun intended mid-sentence, okay, is amazing. You're right. He's like the most naive guy in America, right? And he's like, oh, golly gee, I wanted to have a political conversation with you. And then he says, well, it turns out men were, since I said that, of course, because women might be like, hey, you're cute, maybe we'll go on a date. What did guys do? They didn't ask him on a date. He's just being polite. They sent dick pics. Oh. Okay, that's what happened. He's like, oh, you guys want to have a conversation about the government? They're like, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, I'm sure, I wish we could see the things that they said.
I know.
Because, that there's guys who are like, well, politicians normally fuck us. Can I do likewise? The little turnaround is fair game, right?
It wasn't the smartest move. But again, I like how enthusiastic he is. And I like that he's looking for different ways. Like it's a grassroots effort to reach out to his voters.
Oh, it is.
Which is great.
There's also some chance that he hooked up with somebody.
I don't know. I don't want to speculate on that. I just know that I like Greggor and I like that he cares about the issues.
Yes. No, here. We're all for Greggor. Although I think I want someone in government that's a little bit more savvy about the world than like, it turns out if you go on Tinder, guys want to fuck you.